Welcome, dear listener, to the beginning of a journey towards wise living, towards a life filled with intelligence and insight. In this audiobook, we will embark on a path that will lead us to cultivate wisdom and understanding in our daily lives. This chapter serves as an introduction to the journey ahead, providing an overview of what it means to embrace the path of wise living and the significance it holds in shaping our existence. Wise living is not merely about acquiring knowledge or information. It is about developing a deeper understanding of oneself and the world around us. It is about using this understanding to navigate through life with grace, compassion, and discernment. In a world filled with distractions and noise, wise living allows us to see beyond the surface and connect with the essence of truth and beauty that lies within each moment. But why is wisdom important in our daily lives? In a world that values material success and external validation, wisdom often takes a backseat. However, true fulfillment and happiness can only be found when we align ourselves with the principles of wisdom. Wisdom enables us to make sound decisions, to cultivate meaningful relationships, and to live a life that is authentic and purposeful. It allows us to see beyond the illusions of the ego and to tap into the infinite well of knowledge and insight that resides within us. In this audiobook, we will delve into the principles and practices that will help us on our journey towards wise living. We will explore a wide range of topics, from mindfulness and self-awareness to emotional intelligence and spiritual growth. Each chapter will provide practical tools and exercises that you can incorporate into your daily routine, allowing you to cultivate wisdom step by step. As we navigate through this audiobook, keep in mind that wisdom is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. It is a path that requires constant effort and dedication, but the rewards are immeasurable. By embracing the path of wise living, you are committing to a life of continuous growth and transformation. You are choosing to awaken to the beauty and mystery of existence, to live with purpose and intention, and to create a world that is aligned with your highest self. So, dear listener, I invite you to take the first step on this journey towards wise living. Open your heart and mind to the teachings that lie ahead, and allow them to guide you towards a life filled with intelligence and insight. May this audiobook be a beacon of light on your path, illuminating the way towards a life of wisdom and understanding. Embrace the journey, and may you find true fulfillment and joy along the way. Chapter 1: The Foundation of Wisdom. In the journey of life, there is nothing more precious than wisdom. It is the guiding light that illuminates our path, the compass that points us in the right direction. But how does one cultivate this precious gift of wisdom? In this chapter, we will explore the basic principles that lay the foundation for wisdom, including humility and openness to learning. Humility is the cornerstone of wisdom. It is the recognition that we are all fallible beings, that we do not have all the answers, and that we can always learn from others. When we approach life with humility, we are open to new ideas, perspectives, and experiences. We are willing to admit when we are wrong, and we are eager to grow and evolve. It is important to remember that wisdom is not about knowing everything, but about being open to learning and growing. No matter how much knowledge we accumulate, there is always more to discover. Wisdom is not static, but dynamic. It is a continuous journey of growth and self-discovery. One of the key qualities of wisdom is the willingness to listen. When we listen to others with an open mind and heart, we gain valuable insights and perspectives that can broaden our understanding of the world. Listening is not just about hearing words, but about truly understanding and empathizing with others. It is about connecting with people on a deeper level and learning from their experiences. In our fast-paced and often chaotic world, it can be easy to forget the importance of slowing down and taking time to reflect. Reflection is a crucial aspect of wisdom. It allows us to pause, to ponder, and to gain clarity and insight. When we take the time to reflect on our thoughts, feelings, and actions, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Another key principle of wisdom is compassion. Compassion is the ability to empathize with others, to feel their pain and suffering, and to act with kindness and understanding. When we approach life with compassion, we nurture deeper connections with others, and we create a more harmonious and loving world. Lastly, It is important to remember that wisdom is not something that can be achieved overnight. It is a lifelong journey of growth and self-discovery. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to face our fears and shortcomings. But the rewards of wisdom are immeasurable. They bring us greater clarity, peace, and fulfillment. In conclusion, the foundation of wisdom lies in humility, openness to learning, listening, reflection, compassion, and patience. By embodying these principles in our daily lives, we can cultivate a deep sense of wisdom that will guide us on our journey towards greater insight and intelligence. Let us embrace the gift of wisdom and strive to live each day with grace, gratitude, and humility. As we continue our journey towards wise living, it is important to cultivate daily mindfulness practices that can help us enhance our awareness, concentration, and mental clarity. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment, without judgment or attachment to our thoughts or emotions. It allows us to see things as they truly are, without the distortions of our perceptions or beliefs. One of the simplest yet most effective mindfulness exercises is mindful breathing. Take a few moments each day to focus on your breath, feeling the sensations of air entering and leaving your body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest and abdomen with each breath. Allow yourself to be fully present in the sensations of breathing, letting go of any distractions or worries that may arise. Another powerful mindfulness practice is body scanning. Start at the top of your head and slowly move your attention down through your body, paying attention to any sensations or feelings you may experience. Notice any areas of tension or discomfort, and breathe into those areas with a sense of compassion and openness. Allow yourself to release any tension or stress that may be stored in your body, giving yourself permission to let go and relax. Mindful eating is another wonderful practice that can help us cultivate awareness and appreciation for the food we consume. Take the time to sit down and savor each bite of your meal, noticing the flavors, textures, and aromas that are present. Chew each bite slowly and mindfully, without rushing or multitasking. Be grateful for the nourishment that the food provides, and approach eating as a sacred act of self-care and nourishment. Journaling can also be a powerful mindfulness practice, allowing us to reflect on our thoughts and emotions with clarity and insight. Take a few moments each day to write down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, allowing yourself to express yourself freely and without judgment. Notice any patterns or themes that may arise in your writing, and use this awareness to gain deeper insight into your own mind and heart. Finally, incorporating mindfulness into our daily routines can help us stay present and grounded throughout the day. Whether it's mindful walking, mindful showering, or simply taking a few moments to pause and breathe deeply, finding moments of mindfulness in our daily lives can help us navigate life's challenges with grace and clarity. By incorporating these simple yet powerful mindfulness practices into our daily routine, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace, clarity, and wisdom that will guide us towards a life of greater awareness and insight. May we approach each moment with mindfulness and presence, allowing ourselves to fully experience the richness and beauty of life. As we journey through life, we often come across challenges and obstacles that test our intelligence and insight. It is during these times that we must remember the importance of embracing lifelong learning. Continuous learning and curiosity are powerful tools that can help us navigate through the complexities of life and expand our intelligence and insight. Throughout history, great thinkers and leaders have emphasized the value of learning. The ancient Greek philosopher Socrates famously said, "I know that I am intelligent, because I know that I know nothing." This humble acknowledgement of one's own ignorance is the first step towards true wisdom. When we open ourselves up to learning, we open ourselves up to growth and transformation. But what does it mean to embrace lifelong learning? It means to approach each day with an open mind and a willingness to explore new ideas and perspectives. It means to seek out opportunities for growth and development, whether that be through reading, attending workshops, or engaging in deep conversations with others. It means to never be satisfied with what we already know, but to constantly strive to expand our knowledge and understanding. Curiosity is the driving force behind lifelong learning. It is the spark that ignites our desire to explore and discover. When we approach life with a curious mind, we are constantly seeking out new experiences and information. We are not content with the status quo, but are always asking questions and seeking answers. Curiosity is a powerful tool for expanding our intelligence and insight, as it encourages us to look beyond the surface and delve deeper into the complexities of life. One of the key benefits of embracing lifelong learning is the opportunity for personal growth. When we commit ourselves to continuous learning, we are constantly evolving and adapting to new challenges. We become more resilient and flexible, able to navigate through the twists and turns of life with grace and ease. Lifelong learning is a pathway to self-improvement and self-discovery, as we uncover hidden talents and abilities that we never knew we possessed. Another benefit of embracing lifelong learning is the opportunity to connect with others. When we approach life with an open mind and a curious spirit, we attract like-minded individuals who share our passion for growth and development. Through shared experiences and conversations, we can learn from one another and expand our understanding of the world. Lifelong learning is a gateway to building strong relationships and creating a sense of community with others. In order to embrace lifelong learning, we must cultivate a mindset of continuous improvement. This means setting aside our ego and acknowledging that we have much to learn from others. It means being willing to admit when we are wrong and being open to receiving feedback and guidance. It means being humble enough to accept that we are always a work in progress, and that there is always room for growth and improvement. One way to cultivate a mindset of continuous improvement is to set goals for ourselves. By establishing clear objectives and milestones, we can track our progress and hold ourselves accountable for our own growth and development. Whether it be learning a new skill, reading a certain number of books, or attending a certain number of workshops, setting goals helps to focus our efforts and keep us on track towards our ultimate vision of intelligence and insight. Another way to embrace lifelong learning is to create a daily routine that prioritizes learning and growth. This could involve setting aside time each day for reading, meditation, or reflection. It could involve seeking out opportunities for self-improvement, such as enrolling in a course or joining a study group. By making learning a priority in our daily lives, we can ensure that we are constantly expanding our intelligence and insight. Ultimately, embracing lifelong learning is a lifelong journey. It is a commitment to growth and transformation, a dedication to expanding our intelligence and insight with each passing day. By approaching life with an open mind and a curious spirit, we can unlock our full potential and discover the true depths of our own wisdom. Let us embrace lifelong learning as a guiding principle, a beacon of light that leads us towards greater understanding and enlightenment. As we journey through life, we are constantly faced with challenges and decisions that require us to think critically and make sound judgments. The art of critical thinking is an essential skill that can help us navigate through the complexities of life with wisdom and insight. In this chapter, we will explore various techniques and exercises to enhance our critical thinking skills and improve our ability to make informed and rational decisions. First and foremost, critical thinking requires us to be open-minded and willing to consider different perspectives and viewpoints. It is all too easy to fall into the trap of confirmation bias, where we only seek out information that confirms our preconceived beliefs and ignore evidence that contradicts them. This narrow-minded approach can hinder our ability to think critically and make well-informed decisions. By opening ourselves up to new ideas and perspectives, we can broaden our understanding of the world and improve our critical thinking skills. One effective technique for improving critical thinking is to engage in reflective thinking. This involves taking the time to carefully analyze and evaluate our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs in order to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. By reflecting on our experiences and examining our beliefs, we can uncover any biases or assumptions that may be clouding our judgment and hindering our ability to think critically. Through self-reflection, we can gain greater insight into our own thought processes and develop the skills necessary to analyze information objectively and make reasoned decisions. Another important aspect of critical thinking is the ability to identify and evaluate arguments. When faced with a complex issue or decision, it is essential to consider the evidence and reasoning behind different perspectives in order to assess their validity and logical coherence. One useful exercise for honing this skill is to practice analyzing arguments by breaking them down into their components and identifying the premises and conclusions. By deconstructing arguments in this way, we can better understand the underlying assumptions and logic that support them, allowing us to critically evaluate their validity and assess their persuasiveness. In addition to analyzing arguments, critical thinking also involves the ability to recognize logical fallacies and faulty reasoning. Fallacies are common errors in reasoning that can lead us to draw incorrect conclusions or make poor judgments. By familiarizing ourselves with common fallacies such as ad hominem attacks, strawman arguments, and appeals to authority, we can become more adept at identifying flawed reasoning and avoiding the pitfalls of faulty logic. By cultivating a keen awareness of logical fallacies, we can strengthen our critical thinking skills and improve our ability to make sound judgments based on sound reasoning. One final technique for enhancing critical thinking is to practice active listening and effective communication. Listening carefully to others and engaging in thoughtful dialogue can help us gain new insights and perspectives, as well as challenge our own assumptions and beliefs. By actively listening to others and remaining open to different viewpoints, we can expand our understanding of complex issues and develop the skills necessary to engage in constructive debate and dialogue. Effective communication is essential for critical thinking, as it allows us to articulate our thoughts clearly and concisely, as well as engage in meaningful dialogue with others to enrich our understanding and broaden our perspectives. In conclusion, the art of critical thinking is a valuable skill that can enhance our ability to make informed decisions and navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and insight. By practicing techniques such as reflective thinking, argument analysis, logical reasoning, and effective communication, we can sharpen our critical thinking skills and develop the tools necessary to think critically and make sound judgments. As we continue to cultivate our critical thinking abilities, we can deepen our understanding of the world around us and forge a path towards greater intelligence and insight in our daily lives. In this chapter, we delve into the importance of nurturing emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions in ourselves and others. Emotional intelligence plays a key role in our relationships and personal growth, as it allows us to navigate the complexities of human interactions with grace and wisdom. The first step in nurturing emotional intelligence is to become aware of our own emotions. This requires introspection and self-reflection, as well as a willingness to truly feel and acknowledge what we are experiencing. By developing a deeper understanding of our own emotional landscape, we can begin to cultivate empathy and compassion towards ourselves and others. One powerful practice for enhancing emotional intelligence is mindfulness. By staying present in the moment and observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment, we can learn to respond to situations with greater clarity and composure. Mindfulness also helps us to recognize and challenge our own patterns of reactivity, allowing us to make more conscious choices in our interactions with others. Another important aspect of emotional intelligence is empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. Empathy requires us to step outside of our own perspective and truly listen to the experiences and emotions of others. By cultivating empathy, we can deepen our connections with those around us and build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Managing emotions is also a critical component of emotional intelligence. This involves regulating our own emotions in order to respond to situations in a balanced and constructive manner. By learning to recognize and control our emotions, we can avoid impulsive reactions and instead choose thoughtful and compassionate responses. One powerful tool for managing emotions is the practice of self-soothing. This involves using calming techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or visualization to soothe ourselves in moments of heightened emotion. By developing a toolkit of self-soothing strategies, we can better cope with stress and maintain our emotional balance. In addition to managing our own emotions, emotional intelligence also involves recognizing and responding to the emotions of others. This requires active listening, empathy, and a willingness to engage in open and honest communication. By attuning ourselves to the emotional cues of those around us, we can foster deeper connections and create a more harmonious environment. Ultimately, nurturing emotional intelligence is a lifelong journey that requires dedication, self-awareness, and practice. By cultivating the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions, we can enhance our relationships, improve our personal insight, and forge a path towards greater wisdom and fulfillment. May we embark on this journey with courage and compassion, embracing the transformative power of emotional intelligence in our lives. Chapter 6. The Wisdom in Listening. In our fast-paced and busy world, we often find ourselves constantly talking and expressing our thoughts and opinions. We talk with friends, family, coworkers, and even strangers, all while forgetting one key element of communication: listening. Listening is a skill that is often overlooked, yet it is essential for creating deeper connections with those around us. When we truly listen to others, we are able to gain a deeper understanding of their perspective, emotions, and needs. By actively listening, we show others respect and empathy, which can lead to stronger relationships and greater harmony in our lives. So how can we cultivate the wisdom of listening in our daily lives? It starts with being present in the moment. When engaging in a conversation with someone, put away distractions such as your phone or computer and focus your attention on the person speaking. This simple act of being fully present can make a world of difference in how well you listen and understand. Next, practice active listening techniques such as paraphrasing and reflecting back what the other person is saying. By rephrasing their words in your own language, you not only show that you are paying attention, but you also clarify any misunderstandings and show empathy towards their feelings. Another important aspect of listening is being open-minded and non-judgmental. Instead of jumping to conclusions or forming opinions while the other person is speaking, try to suspend judgment and truly listen to their perspective. By being open to new ideas and different viewpoints, you may discover a deeper understanding of the world around you. Listening also involves being aware of nonverbal cues such as body language and tone of voice. These cues can often reveal more about a person's emotions and intentions than their words alone. By paying attention to these subtle signals, you can gain greater insight into the feelings and thoughts of those around you. In addition, listening also requires patience and empathy. Sometimes people just need someone to listen to them without offering advice or solutions. By simply being present and showing empathy towards their struggles, you can provide a sense of comfort and support that is invaluable in building trust and understanding. Lastly, listening is not just about hearing words, but also about listening to the silence between the words. Sometimes what is left unsaid can be just as important as what is said. By tuning into the unspoken messages and emotions behind the words, you can gain a deeper understanding of the person's true feelings and motivations. In conclusion, the wisdom of listening is a powerful tool for forging intelligence and insight in our daily lives. By practicing active listening, being present in the moment, and showing empathy towards others, we can create stronger connections, deeper understanding, and greater harmony in our relationships. So let us strive to be better listeners, for in doing so, we open our hearts and minds to the wisdom and beauty of the world around us. As we journey through life, encountering various challenges and obstacles along the way, it is essential to understand the power of perspective. The lens through which we view the world plays a significant role in how we interpret events, make decisions, and ultimately shape our reality. By adopting multiple viewpoints, we can expand our thinking, enhance our problem-solving abilities, and foster a more comprehensive understanding of complex issues. Perspective is not just about seeing things from different angles. It is about shifting our mindset and opening ourselves up to new ways of thinking. When we are stuck in a narrow perspective, we limit our potential and hinder our growth. By consciously choosing to look at things from different perspectives, we can gain valuable insights, challenge our assumptions, and develop a more holistic understanding of the world around us. One of the most effective ways to cultivate a diverse perspective is through the practice of empathy. Empathy allows us to step into someone else's shoes, see the world through their eyes, and understand their thoughts and feelings. By empathizing with others, we can gain a deeper appreciation for their experiences, beliefs, and values. This can help us become more compassionate, tolerant, and open-minded individuals. Another powerful way to enhance our perspective is by seeking out diverse sources of information and opinions. In today's world, we are bombarded with a constant stream of information from various sources: social media, news outlets, friends, family, colleagues. It can be easy to fall into the trap of surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals and consuming information that only reinforces our existing beliefs. However, by actively seeking out different perspectives, challenging our assumptions, and engaging with viewpoints that may contradict our own, we can broaden our horizons and expand our understanding of the world. Furthermore, adopting a growth mindset can also help us develop a more flexible perspective. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and perseverance. By embracing this mindset, we can view challenges as opportunities for growth, setbacks as learning experiences, and failures as stepping stones toward success. This can help us overcome obstacles, adapt to change, and navigate through life's ups and downs with resilience and determination. In addition to empathy, diversity of information, and a growth mindset, mindfulness can also play a crucial role in enhancing our perspective. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment, fully engaged in whatever we are doing without judgment or distraction. By cultivating mindfulness, we can become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, and see how they influence our perspective on the world. This self-awareness can help us recognize when we are stuck in a narrow mindset, challenge our limiting beliefs, and open ourselves up to new possibilities. Ultimately, the power of perspective lies in our ability to see beyond our own point of view, to embrace diversity, empathy, growth, and mindfulness, and to cultivate a more expansive understanding of the world. By adopting multiple viewpoints, we can enhance our problem-solving abilities, make more informed decisions, and forge deeper connections with others. As we continue on our journey of wise living, let us remember the importance of perspective and strive to see the world through a lens of empathy, curiosity, and open-mindedness. Compassion and empathy are two virtues that can truly transform the way we interact with the world around us. When we cultivate these qualities within ourselves, we not only enhance our relationships with others, but also deepen our own self-awareness and understanding. Compassion is the ability to feel for and understand the sufferings of others. It is a deep sense of empathy and concern for the well-being of all beings. When we approach life with a compassionate heart, we are able to see beyond our own needs and desires and connect with the experiences and emotions of those around us. Empathy, on the other hand, is the ability to put ourselves in the shoes of another person and understand their perspective and feelings. It is the foundation of strong and healthy relationships, as it allows us to truly listen and connect with others on a deeper level. When we cultivate compassion and empathy in our daily lives, we begin to see the world in a new light. We become more attuned to the struggles and joys of those around us, and we are able to respond with kindness and understanding. Our relationships become richer and more fulfilling, as we are able to truly connect with others in a meaningful and authentic way. But cultivating compassion and empathy is not always easy. It requires us to step outside of ourselves and open our hearts to the experiences of others. It requires us to set aside our own judgments and preconceptions and truly listen with an open mind and heart. One way to cultivate compassion and empathy is to practice loving-kindness meditation. This powerful practice involves directing feelings of love and compassion towards ourselves and others, and can help to soften the walls we build around our hearts. By practicing loving-kindness meditation regularly, we can begin to develop a more compassionate outlook on life and deepen our ability to empathize with others. Another way to cultivate compassion and empathy is to practice active listening. This involves truly tuning in to the words and emotions of others, without judgment or interruption. When we practice active listening, we show others that we value their experiences and feelings, and create a space for deep connection and understanding to flourish. In addition to these practices, we can also cultivate compassion and empathy by practicing random acts of kindness. By showing kindness and compassion to others, we not only brighten their day, but also remind ourselves of the interconnectedness of all beings. Whether it's a simple smile or a thoughtful gesture, acts of kindness can have a ripple effect that spreads positivity and compassion throughout the world. As we cultivate compassion and empathy in our daily lives, we begin to see ourselves and others in a new light. We become more attuned to the struggles and joys of those around us, and we are able to respond with kindness and understanding. Our relationships deepen and flourish as we create a foundation of compassion and empathy that can withstand the tests of time. In conclusion, cultivating compassion and empathy is a powerful practice that can transform the way we interact with the world around us. By developing a compassionate outlook, we enhance our relationships with others and deepen our own self-awareness and understanding. So let us open our hearts and minds to the experiences of others and cultivate compassion and empathy in our daily lives. Chapter 9. The Role of Creativity in Wise Living. Creativity is often thought of as something only artists and musicians possess. However, in reality, creativity is a vital part of wise living. It is through creativity that we are able to find innovative solutions to life's challenges and gain a deeper, richer perspective on the world around us. When we engage with our creative side, we are able to tap into a wellspring of ideas and inspiration that can lead us down paths we never thought possible. Whether it's through writing, painting, dancing, or any other form of artistic expression, creativity allows us to break free from the constraints of our logical minds and explore the deeper recesses of our souls. Creativity is not just about making pretty pictures or writing beautiful poetry. It is about using our imagination to see the world in new and different ways. It is about taking risks and embracing the unknown. It is about pushing past our fears and doubts to create something truly unique and special. When we allow ourselves to be creative, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We begin to see connections where others see only chaos. We are able to think outside the box and come up with solutions that no one else has thought of before. Creativity allows us to break free from the limitations of our everyday lives and dream big dreams. But creativity is not just about thinking outside the box. It is also about finding meaning and purpose in our lives. When we engage with our creative side, we are able to express our deepest emotions and desires in a way that words alone cannot convey. We are able to tap into a well of wisdom that lies deep within us and find answers to the questions that have long plagued our minds. Creativity is a powerful tool for self-discovery and personal growth. When we engage with our creative side, we are able to explore our true selves and uncover hidden talents and abilities that we never knew we had. We are able to unleash our full potential and become the person we were always meant to be. But creativity is not just about self-discovery. It is also about connecting with others on a deeper level. When we engage with our creative side, we are able to share our unique perspective with the world and inspire others to do the same. We are able to build bridges of understanding and empathy that transcend cultural and social barriers. Creativity is a gift that we all possess, but many of us have forgotten how to use. We have become so bogged down in the day-to-day grind of life that we have lost touch with the creative spirit that lies dormant within us. But it is never too late to awaken that spirit and unleash its full potential. So, how can we tap into our creative side and begin living a more inspired and fulfilling life? The first step is to make time for creativity in our daily lives. Whether it's through writing, painting, dancing, or any other form of artistic expression, we must carve out time each day to engage with our creative side. We must also be willing to take risks and push past our fears and doubts. Creativity is not always easy, and it often requires us to step outside of our comfort zones and try new things. But it is through taking risks that we are able to grow and evolve as individuals. We must also be open to new ideas and perspectives. Creativity thrives on diversity and innovation, and it is important that we expose ourselves to a wide range of experiences and viewpoints in order to fuel our creative fires. By being open to new ideas, we are able to expand our minds and see the world in a whole new light. Finally, we must be willing to embrace failure. Creativity is not always about getting things right the first time. In fact, many of the greatest discoveries and inventions in history were the result of countless failures and setbacks. Failure is simply a stepping stone on the path to success, and we must be willing to learn from our mistakes and keep pushing forward. In conclusion, creativity plays a vital role in wise living. It allows us to find innovative solutions to life's challenges, gain a deeper perspective on the world around us, and connect with others on a deeper level. By tapping into our creative side and embracing the unknown, we are able to live a more inspired and fulfilling life. So, let go of your fears and doubts, embrace your creative spirit, and watch as your world transforms before your very eyes. Chapter 10: Making Wise Decisions. In our journey towards wise living, one of the most crucial skills we must cultivate is the ability to make wise decisions. Decisions are the building blocks of our lives, shaping our paths and determining our destinies. Therefore, it is essential that we approach decision-making with mindfulness, clarity, and wisdom. Effective decision-making requires a delicate balance of logic and intuition. Logic helps us analyze the situation rationally, weighing the pros and cons of each option. Intuition, on the other hand, taps into our inner wisdom and guidance, guiding us towards the path that aligns with our true purpose and values. To make wise decisions, start by cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness. Reflect on your values, beliefs, and priorities, and ensure that your decisions are in alignment with them. Listen to your inner voice, intuition, and gut feelings. They often hold the key to making the right choice. When faced with a difficult decision, take the time to gather all relevant information and consider all possible outcomes. Use your logical reasoning to evaluate the facts and analyze the potential consequences of each option. However, do not discount the power of intuition. Sometimes the most rational choice may not always be the best one for your soul's growth and evolution. Trust in yourself and your inner guidance system. Don't let fear, doubt, or external influences cloud your judgment. Take a moment to quiet your mind, connect with your inner wisdom, and listen to the whispers of your heart. Your intuition knows what is best for you. Trust in its divine guidance. Practice mindfulness and presence in your decision-making process. Avoid making decisions impulsively or out of fear or pressure. Take a step back, breathe, and center yourself before making any important choices. Remember, every decision you make has the power to shape your life. Choose wisely. Learn to differentiate between your true desires and ego-based cravings. The ego often seeks instant gratification and short-term gains, while your soul craves long-lasting fulfillment and growth. Before making a decision, ask yourself, is this in alignment with my higher self and purpose? Will this choice bring me closer to my true essence and happiness? Seek guidance from trusted mentors, friends, or spiritual teachers when needed. Sometimes an outsider's perspective can offer valuable insights and clarity that you may have overlooked. However, ultimately, the decision rests in your hands. Trust in your intuition and wisdom to lead you towards the right path. Embrace uncertainty and the unknown with courage and grace. Life is full of twists and turns, and not every decision will have a clear-cut answer. Trust in the divine timing and flow of the universe, knowing that every decision you make is a stepping stone towards your higher purpose and evolution. Remember, making wise decisions is not about being perfect or always getting it right. It is about learning, growing, and evolving through the choices we make. Embrace each decision as a lesson and opportunity for self-discovery and transformation. As you continue on your journey towards wise living, may you cultivate the wisdom, intuition, and clarity to make decisions that align with your true essence and purpose. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe, and trust in the divine guidance that resides within you. May your choices be guided by love, wisdom, and integrity, leading you towards a life of fulfillment, joy, and purpose. As we journey through life, we are bound to face challenges and setbacks. Whether it be a failed relationship, a lost job, or a health crisis, adversity is a natural part of the human experience. In these moments of trial and tribulation, it is easy to feel defeated and discouraged. However, it is during these times that we have the opportunity to build resilience and grow stronger. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from difficult situations and emerge stronger than before. It is a quality that allows us to persevere in the face of adversity and overcome obstacles with grace and fortitude. Building resilience requires a positive mindset, a belief in our own abilities, and a willingness to learn from our experiences. One of the key ways to build resilience is by reframing our perspective on adversity. Instead of viewing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, we can choose to see them as opportunities for growth and personal development. By shifting our mindset from one of defeat to one of empowerment, we can approach challenges with a renewed sense of purpose and resolve. Another important aspect of building resilience is maintaining a sense of optimism and hope. It is easy to get bogged down by negative thoughts and emotions when faced with adversity. However, by cultivating a positive outlook and focusing on the potential for growth and transformation, we can navigate difficult times with greater ease and resilience. In addition to maintaining a positive mindset, building resilience also requires practicing self-care and seeking support from others. Taking care of ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally is essential for weathering the storms of life. Whether it be through exercise, meditation, or spending time with loved ones, self-care can help us recharge our batteries and face adversity with renewed strength and vitality. Seeking support from others is also crucial in building resilience. We do not have to face challenges alone. By reaching out to friends, family, or a therapist, we can gain valuable insights and perspectives that can help us navigate difficult times more effectively. Building a strong support network is essential for building resilience and weathering life's storms with grace and resilience. Lastly, building resilience requires a willingness to embrace change and adapt to new circumstances. Life is constantly changing, and the ability to adapt to unforeseen challenges is essential for growth and personal development. By remaining flexible and open-minded, we can navigate the ups and downs of life with greater ease and resilience. In conclusion, building resilience through adversity is a key component of wise living. By approaching challenges with a positive mindset, seeking support from others, and embracing change, we can grow stronger and wiser in the face of adversity. Remember, it is not the challenges we face that define us, but how we choose to respond to them. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and trust in your ability to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. The importance of self-reflection. Self-reflection is a powerful tool that allows us to gain deeper self-understanding and insight into our actions and motivations. By taking the time to reflect on our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, we can uncover patterns and tendencies that may be holding us back from living our best lives. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of self-reflection and how it can help us make wiser choices and forge greater intelligence and insight. Self-reflection is not always easy. It requires us to be honest with ourselves and to confront aspects of ourselves that we may not always like. However, it is through this process of self-examination that we can grow and evolve as individuals. When we take the time to reflect on our thoughts and behaviors, we can identify areas where we may need to make changes or improvements. This self-awareness is crucial for personal growth and development. One of the key benefits of self-reflection is that it allows us to gain a deeper understanding of our motivations and desires. By examining our thoughts and feelings, we can uncover the underlying reasons behind our actions. For example, we may discover that we have certain fears or insecurities that are driving us to make certain choices. By acknowledging these deeper motivations, we can begin to address them and make more conscious decisions in the future. Self-reflection also allows us to evaluate our values and priorities. Often, we can get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life and lose sight of what truly matters to us. By taking the time to reflect on our values, we can ensure that our actions align with our core beliefs and principles. This self-awareness can help us lead more meaningful and fulfilling lives. In addition to gaining a deeper understanding of ourselves, self-reflection also allows us to cultivate compassion and empathy towards others. When we take the time to reflect on our own experiences and emotions, we can develop a greater sense of empathy for those around us. This empathy can strengthen our relationships and help us connect more deeply with others. Self-reflection is also a valuable tool for increasing our emotional intelligence. By examining our thoughts and feelings, we can learn to regulate our emotions more effectively and respond to challenging situations with greater composure. This emotional intelligence can help us navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. To incorporate regular self-reflection into your daily routine, consider setting aside a few minutes each day to journal or meditate on your thoughts and experiences. Ask yourself questions such as, what am I feeling right now? or why did I react that way in a certain situation? By regularly engaging in this practice, you can deepen your self-awareness and cultivate greater wisdom and insight. In conclusion, self-reflection is a powerful practice that can help us gain deeper self-understanding and insight. By examining our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, we can uncover patterns and motivations that may be influencing our actions. This self-awareness can help us make wiser choices and forge greater intelligence and insight in all areas of our lives. So, take the time to reflect on yourself and your experiences, and watch as you grow and evolve into a more resilient and compassionate individual. In order to foster healthy relationships, one must first understand the importance of cultivating connections that are rooted in love, respect, and mutual understanding. When we prioritize the well-being of ourselves and others in our relationships, we open ourselves up to a world of wisdom and emotional fulfillment. One key aspect of fostering healthy relationships is communication. It is essential to communicate openly and honestly with our loved ones, expressing our thoughts, feelings, and needs without fear of judgment or rejection. By practicing active listening and empathy, we can deepen our connections with others and build trust and intimacy in our relationships. Another important element of healthy relationships is setting boundaries. It is crucial to establish clear boundaries in our interactions with others, defining what is acceptable and unacceptable behavior. By respecting our own boundaries and those of others, we create a safe and secure environment for our relationships to thrive. In addition to communication and boundaries, it is essential to cultivate a mindset of forgiveness and compassion in our relationships. Forgiveness allows us to let go of resentments and grudges, freeing ourselves from the emotional baggage that can weigh us down. By practicing compassion towards ourselves and others, we create a space for healing and growth in our relationships. Furthermore, it is important to prioritize self-care in our relationships. Taking care of ourselves physically, emotionally, and spiritually allows us to show up fully in our connections with others, bringing our best selves to the table. By honoring our own needs and boundaries, we set a positive example for others to follow and create a harmonious balance in our relationships. Lastly, cultivating gratitude and appreciation in our relationships is key to fostering healthy connections. By expressing gratitude for the people in our lives and the experiences we share together, we create a sense of abundance and fulfillment that enriches our relationships. When we approach our relationships with a spirit of gratitude and appreciation, we attract more love, joy, and abundance into our lives. In conclusion, fostering healthy relationships requires a commitment to communication, boundaries, forgiveness, compassion, self-care, and gratitude. By prioritizing these aspects in our interactions with others, we can create relationships that are rich in wisdom, emotional well-being, and spiritual growth. May we all strive to cultivate relationships that nourish our souls and illuminate our paths towards greater insight and intelligence. As we continue our journey towards wise living, we must now turn our attention to the ever-evolving landscape of the digital age. In this chapter, we will explore how to navigate the complexities and pitfalls of the digital world, particularly in the realm of social media. The digital age has brought about tremendous advancements in communication and connectivity. We can now connect with people from all corners of the globe with just the click of a button. Information is more accessible than ever before, and we have the opportunity to learn and grow in ways that were once unimaginable. However, with these advancements come challenges that we must approach with wisdom and discernment. One of the greatest challenges in the digital age is the prevalence of social media. Platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter have become a central part of many people's lives, offering a space for sharing thoughts, opinions, and images with a wide audience. While social media can be a powerful tool for connecting with others and sharing our experiences, it can also be a breeding ground for negativity, comparison, and misinformation. It is crucial that we approach social media with wisdom and mindfulness. We must be conscious of the impact that our online presence can have on our mental and emotional well-being. It is all too easy to get caught up in the cycle of seeking validation through likes and comments, measuring our self-worth based on the reactions of others. we must remember that our true value lies not in the number of followers we have or the likes on our posts, but in the depth of our character and the authenticity of our relationships. Furthermore, we must be cautious when consuming information on social media. The widespread dissemination of fake news and misinformation has become a concern in the digital age, making it difficult to discern fact from fiction. It is essential that we approach information with a critical eye, verifying the sources and fact-checking before sharing with others. We must be diligent in seeking out reputable sources and engaging in thoughtful discourse with an open mind. In navigating the digital world, we must also be mindful of the impact that social media can have on our relationships. It is all too easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others, feeling envious of their seemingly perfect lives and curated online personas. However, we must remember that what we see on social media is often a filtered version of reality, a highlight reel that does not encompass the full spectrum of human experience. We must approach social media with empathy and compassion, recognizing that everyone is fighting their own battles behind the screen. As we strive to navigate the digital age with wisdom and insight, let us remember the importance of balance. While social media can be a valuable tool for connection and communication, it is essential that we also make time for face-to-face interactions and real-world experiences. We must not allow the digital world to consume us, but rather use it as a means to enhance our lives and deepen our connections with others. In conclusion, wisdom in the digital age requires a careful balance of mindfulness, discernment, and self-awareness. As we navigate the complexities of the digital world, let us approach social media with caution and compassion, recognizing the power it holds to shape our perceptions and attitudes. By cultivating wisdom in our online interactions, we can forge intelligence and insight in the digital age, using the tools at our disposal to enhance our lives and deepen our understanding of the world around us. In today's fast-paced world, financial management has become a critical aspect of wise living. It is undeniable that money plays a significant role in our daily lives, influencing our decisions and shaping our future. It is therefore essential to approach our finances with mindfulness and intelligence in order to secure a stable and prosperous future. Financial wisdom is not just about accumulating wealth or making smart investments. It is about developing a healthy relationship with money, understanding its true value, and using it as a tool to support our goals and dreams. It is about being mindful of our spending habits, setting realistic financial goals, and planning for the long term. One of the first steps to financial wisdom is understanding the difference between needs and wants. Needs are the essentials that are necessary for our survival and well-being, such as food, shelter, and clothing. Wants, on the other hand, are the desires and luxuries that we can live without. By distinguishing between the two, we can focus on meeting our needs first and avoid unnecessary spending on wants. Another important aspect of financial wisdom is creating a budget and sticking to it. A budget is a roadmap for our finances, outlining our income, expenses, and savings goals. By creating a budget, we can track our spending, identify areas where we can cut back, and prioritize our financial goals. It is important to review and adjust our budget regularly to ensure that it aligns with our current financial situation and goals. It is also important to save for the future and build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and having savings set aside for unexpected expenses can provide us with a sense of financial security and peace of mind. By setting aside a portion of our income each month for savings, we can create a safety net for ourselves and our loved ones in case of emergencies. Investing is another key aspect of financial wisdom. While it may seem daunting at first, investing is a powerful way to grow our wealth and secure our financial future. By investing in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or real estate, we can take advantage of the power of compounding and build long-term wealth. It is important to educate ourselves about different investment options, seek advice from financial experts, and diversify our investment portfolio to reduce risk. In addition to saving and investing, it is important to prioritize debt repayment. Debt can be a significant burden on our finances, draining our resources and limiting our ability to achieve our financial goals. By making a plan to pay off debt, starting with high-interest debt first, we can free up our income and move closer to financial freedom. Furthermore, It is important to be mindful of our spending habits and make conscious choices about where we allocate our resources. By practicing mindful spending, we can avoid impulse purchases, prioritize what truly matters to us, and cultivate a sense of gratitude for what we have. It is important to reflect on our values and priorities when making financial decisions, ensuring that our spending aligns with our goals and aspirations. In conclusion, financial wisdom is an essential aspect of wise living. By approaching our finances with intelligence, mindfulness, and long-term planning, we can secure a stable and prosperous future for ourselves and our loved ones. By distinguishing between needs and wants, creating a budget, saving for the future, investing wisely, prioritizing debt repayment, and practicing mindful spending, we can cultivate a healthy relationship with money and achieve our financial goals. Remember, financial wisdom is not about accumulating wealth for its own sake, but about using money as a tool to support our values and aspirations. By taking small steps each day to manage our finances wisely, we can forge a path to greater intelligence and insight in all areas of our lives. In our journey towards wisdom and insight, one of the most important lessons we must learn is the wisdom of letting go. Letting go is not about giving up or losing something, but rather about releasing attachments that no longer serve us. It is about freeing ourselves from the burden of material possessions and unhealthy emotional patterns that hold us back from living a truly fulfilling life. When we cling tightly to material possessions, whether it be money, possessions, or even relationships, we create a sense of attachment that can cloud our judgment and hinder our ability to see things clearly. We become so consumed by the fear of losing what we have that we fail to see the beauty and abundance that surrounds us. We become trapped in a cycle of fear and scarcity, constantly worried about what we might lose rather than focusing on what we have in the present moment. The wisdom of letting go teaches us to release these attachments and to trust in the abundance of the universe. It is about understanding that true happiness and fulfillment come from within, not from external sources. When we learn to let go of our attachment to material possessions, we create space for new opportunities and experiences to enter our lives. We open ourselves up to the infinite possibilities that exist when we release the need to control everything around us. Letting go is also about releasing unhealthy emotional patterns that no longer serve us. It is about freeing ourselves from the grips of jealousy, anger, resentment, and fear. These emotions can weigh us down and prevent us from living life to the fullest. When we hold on to these negative emotions, we create a barrier that blocks us from experiencing true happiness and peace. By letting go of these emotional patterns, we allow ourselves to experience greater clarity and insight. We free ourselves from the burden of carrying around negative energy and create space for a more positive and uplifting mindset. We learn to approach life with a sense of openness and curiosity, rather than being held back by past hurts and grievances. The wisdom of letting go also teaches us the importance of forgiveness. When we hold on to anger and resentment towards others, we only harm ourselves in the long run. Forgiveness is not about condoning the actions of others, but rather about releasing ourselves from the pain and suffering that comes from holding on to negative emotions. It is about recognizing the humanity in others and choosing to let go of the need for vengeance or retribution. In order to truly let go, we must also learn to release our attachment to outcomes. Life is unpredictable and ever-changing, and when we cling too tightly to our expectations, we set ourselves up for disappointment and frustration. By letting go of the need to control every aspect of our lives, we create space for greater flexibility and acceptance. We learn to trust in the process of life and to have faith that things will unfold as they are meant to. Letting go is not always easy, but it is a necessary step on the path towards wisdom and insight. It requires courage and strength to release our attachments and to trust in the unfolding of life. But when we are able to let go, we find a sense of freedom and liberation that is truly transformative. We discover that true happiness and fulfillment come from within, and that by releasing our attachments, we open ourselves up to a life filled with infinite possibilities. As we practice the wisdom of letting go, we begin to see the world with new eyes. We develop a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the beauty that surrounds us, and we learn to approach life with a sense of openness and curiosity. We let go of the need for control and instead embrace the flow of life, trusting in the process and allowing ourselves to be guided by intuition and insight. In letting go, we discover a profound sense of peace and freedom that is unlike anything we have ever experienced before. We release ourselves from the chains of attachment and enter into a state of profound clarity and insight. We learn to trust in the wisdom of the universe and to let go of the need to hold on to that which no longer serves us. So I invite you to practice the wisdom of letting go in your own life. Release your attachments to material possessions and unhealthy emotional patterns. Embrace the freedom that comes from releasing the need to control every aspect of your life. Trust in the abundance of the universe and allow yourself to be guided by intuition and insight. As you practice the wisdom of letting go, you will find that your life becomes more fulfilling and joyful. You will discover a sense of peace and clarity that comes from releasing your attachments and opening yourself up to the infinite possibilities that exist within you. Remember, true wisdom comes from within, and by letting go, you will tap into the endless well of insight and intelligence that resides within your soul. As we navigate the intricate web of career choices and opportunities, it is essential to integrate wisdom into our professional lives. In the pursuit of success and fulfillment, it can be easy to lose sight of our values and ethical integrity. However, by incorporating wise practices into our career path, we can achieve not only external success but also internal satisfaction and true fulfillment. One of the key elements of integrating wisdom into our career is to align our professional goals with our personal values. It is important to reflect on what truly matters to us and to ensure that our career choices are in harmony with our core beliefs and principles. By establishing this alignment, we can navigate our career path with integrity and authenticity, ensuring that our actions are guided by wisdom and truth. In addition, it is crucial to cultivate a mindset of continuous growth and learning in our professional endeavors. By approaching our work with a sense of curiosity and openness, we can adapt to changing circumstances and seize new opportunities for advancement and development. Embracing a growth mindset allows us to expand our horizons and push past our limitations, enabling us to reach new heights of success and achievement. Furthermore, it is important to maintain a sense of balance and harmony in our career pursuits. While ambition and drive are essential for career advancement, it is equally important to cultivate inner peace and contentment. By prioritizing self-care and well-being, we can ensure that our professional success is accompanied by a sense of fulfillment and happiness. This balance allows us to navigate the challenges of the workplace with grace and resilience, ensuring that we can thrive in any circumstance. Integrating wisdom into our career also involves cultivating strong relationships and connections with others. Collaboration and teamwork are essential in the modern workplace, and by fostering positive relationships with colleagues and superiors, we can create a supportive and harmonious work environment. By practicing empathy and compassion in our interactions with others, we can build trust and rapport, enabling us to navigate the complexities of the professional world with grace and integrity. Moreover, it is important to approach our career with a sense of purpose and meaning. By understanding the greater impact of our work and aligning our efforts with a higher goal, we can find deeper satisfaction and fulfillment in our professional pursuits. By connecting the dots between our personal values and our professional goals, we can infuse our work with a sense of purpose and significance, ensuring that our career path is guided by wisdom and insight. In conclusion, integrating wisdom into our career is essential for achieving success and satisfaction while maintaining ethical integrity. By aligning our professional goals with our personal values, cultivating a mindset of growth and learning, maintaining balance and harmony, building strong relationships, and finding purpose and meaning in our work, we can forge a career path that is both fulfilling and enriching. May we approach our professional endeavors with wisdom and insight, ensuring that our actions are guided by truth and integrity. As we continue our journey towards wise living, it is important to remember that our physical health is closely linked to our mental sharpness. Just as we nourish our bodies with healthy food and exercise, we must also nurture our minds and spirits to achieve a holistic sense of well-being. One of the first steps towards maintaining a healthy mind and body is to prioritize self-care. This means setting aside time each day to engage in activities that bring us joy and relaxation. Whether it's taking a long walk in nature, practicing mindfulness meditation, or simply indulging in a hot bath, self-care is essential for recharging our minds and bodies. In addition to self-care, it is important to establish healthy habits that support our overall well-being. This includes getting an adequate amount of sleep each night, staying hydrated, and eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. By taking care of our physical bodies, we are better able to maintain mental clarity and focus. Exercise is another crucial component of a healthy mind and body. Not only does physical activity improve our physical health, but it also has been shown to reduce stress and anxiety, boost mood, and enhance cognitive function. Whether it's going for a run, practicing yoga, or lifting weights, finding a form of exercise that you enjoy is key to maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Another important aspect of maintaining a wise mind and body is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment, allowing us to be fully engaged in our experiences. By practicing mindfulness, we can reduce stress, improve our focus and concentration, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. In addition to self-care, healthy habits, exercise, and mindfulness, it is also important to cultivate a sense of gratitude in our daily lives. By focusing on the things that we are grateful for, we can shift our perspective from one of lack to one of abundance. Gratitude has been shown to improve mental health, increase resilience, and enhance overall well-being. Lastly, it is important to surround ourselves with positive influences and supportive relationships. By surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us, we can cultivate a sense of community and connection that is essential for our mental and emotional well-being. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, joining a spiritual community, or seeking out a mentor, finding a supportive network is key to maintaining a wise mind and body. In conclusion, maintaining a healthy mind and body is essential for achieving a sense of well-being and wisdom in our lives. By prioritizing self-care, healthy habits, exercise, mindfulness, gratitude, and positive relationships, we can forge a sense of intelligence and insight that will guide us on our journey towards wise living. Remember, our physical health is closely linked to our mental sharpness, so it is important to take care of both aspects of ourselves in order to lead a fulfilling and purposeful life. Chapter 19. The Role of Leadership in Wise Living. In the journey of wise living, leadership plays a pivotal role in guiding and inspiring others towards a path of growth and fulfillment. A wise leader understands the importance of empathy, compassion, and clarity in their interactions with others. They lead by example, embodying the values and principles they wish to instill in those they lead. One of the key attributes of wise leadership is the ability to understand and connect with others on a deeper level. This requires empathy, the ability to put oneself in another's shoes and truly understand their perspective and emotions. By recognizing the unique strengths and challenges of each individual, a wise leader can tailor their approach to bring out the best in others. Furthermore, a wise leader practices active listening and open communication, creating a safe and supportive environment for others to express themselves. By fostering a sense of trust and collaboration, a wise leader can inspire others to reach their full potential and contribute positively to the collective goals and vision of the group. In addition to empathy and communication, wise leadership is also characterized by clarity and vision. A wise leader has a clear understanding of their own values, strengths, and weaknesses, and uses this self-awareness to guide their decision-making and interactions with others. By setting a clear vision and direction for the group, a wise leader provides guidance and inspiration for others to follow. Wise leadership is not about power or control, but about service and empowerment. A wise leader seeks to elevate and empower others, encouraging them to develop their own skills and talents. By fostering a sense of autonomy and responsibility in others, a wise leader helps to create a culture of growth and learning within the group. Moreover, a wise leader leads with integrity and authenticity, embodying honesty, humility, and transparency in their actions. By modeling these qualities, a wise leader inspires others to do the same, fostering a culture of trust and respect within the group. In this way, wise leadership becomes a force for positive transformation and growth, both individually and collectively. In conclusion, the role of leadership in wise living is essential for nurturing intelligence and insight in ourselves and others. By embodying empathy, clarity, vision, and integrity, a wise leader can inspire and elevate those around them, creating a culture of growth, learning, and positive transformation. As we continue on our journey of wise living, let us strive to embody the qualities of wise leadership in all our interactions and relationships, guiding others towards a path of growth, fulfillment, and wisdom. As we continue on our journey towards wise living, we come to a crucial aspect of our growth and development, the sharing of wisdom with others. It is through sharing our insights, knowledge, and experiences with those around us that we not only enrich the community, but deepen our own personal understanding as well. Sharing wisdom is a two-way street. By imparting our knowledge and insights to others, we are able to uplift and inspire those around us. We have the opportunity to offer guidance, support, and encouragement to those who may be in need of direction or clarity in their own lives. In doing so, we create a ripple effect of positivity and growth that can impact the lives of many. But sharing wisdom is not just about giving, it is also about receiving. When we open ourselves up to the insights and knowledge of others, we expand our own understanding and perspective. We are able to learn from the experiences of those around us, gaining new insights and perspectives that can help us navigate our own journey with greater clarity and wisdom. In sharing wisdom with others, we also cultivate a sense of connection and community. By coming together to exchange ideas and insights, we create a supportive network of like-minded individuals who can offer guidance, support, and encouragement as we all strive towards living a more fulfilling and meaningful life. This sense of community can be a source of strength and inspiration, helping us to stay grounded and focused on our path towards wise living. So how can we start sharing wisdom with others in our daily lives? It can be as simple as offering a listening ear to a friend in need, sharing a quote or passage that has inspired us, or participating in a group discussion or workshop where we can exchange ideas and insights with others. By being open and receptive to the wisdom of others, we can create a culture of learning and growth that benefits not only ourselves but those around us as well. As we continue to journey towards wise living, let us remember the importance of sharing wisdom with others. By imparting our knowledge and insights, we uplift and inspire those around us, deepening our own understanding and connection to the world. In building a community of wisdom and support, we create a powerful network of individuals who can help each other grow and thrive on our path towards a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Let us embrace the opportunity to share our wisdom with others, knowing that in doing so, we create a ripple effect of positivity and growth that can impact the lives of many. As we continue our journey towards wise living, we must not overlook the importance of spiritual wisdom. This chapter will delve into the intersection of spirituality and wisdom, exploring how they complement each other in our quest for a more insightful and intelligent life. Spiritual wisdom is not confined to any particular religious belief or practice. It is a universal truth that transcends labels and dogma, encompassing a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. In order to cultivate spiritual wisdom, we must first open our hearts and minds to the infinite possibilities of the universe. One of the key practices for developing spiritual wisdom is meditation. By quieting the chatter of our minds and connecting with our inner selves, we can tap into a higher source of guidance and inspiration. Whether through mindfulness meditation, guided visualizations, or other forms of contemplative practice, meditation can help us align with our true selves and access the wisdom that lies within. Another essential aspect of spiritual wisdom is the practice of gratitude. By cultivating a sense of appreciation for the abundance in our lives, we can shift our perspective from lack to abundance. When we are grateful for what we have, we are more open to receiving the gifts of wisdom and insight that the universe has to offer. In addition to meditation and gratitude, connecting with nature can also enhance our spiritual wisdom. Spending time in nature can help us realign with the rhythms of the earth and gain a deeper sense of interconnectedness with all living beings. By immersing ourselves in the beauty and tranquility of the natural world, we can tap into a sense of peace and harmony that can inspire profound insights and wisdom. Furthermore, the practice of mindfulness can serve as a powerful tool for cultivating spiritual wisdom. By staying present in the moment and observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we can develop a greater awareness of our inner workings. This awareness can help us break free from the limitations of our ego and connect with a higher source of wisdom and guidance. As we embark on the journey of spiritual wisdom, it is important to remember that it is not a destination to be reached, but a path to be walked. Each moment presents us with an opportunity to deepen our connection with the divine and access the wellspring of wisdom that resides within us. By combining spiritual practice with intelligent living, we can forge a path towards a more enlightened and fulfilling life. In conclusion, the journey of spiritual wisdom is a profound and transformative experience that can enrich our lives in countless ways. By incorporating practices such as meditation, gratitude, nature connection, and mindfulness into our daily routines, we can awaken to the vast reservoir of wisdom that lies within us. As we continue to cultivate our spiritual intelligence, we will find ourselves on a path towards deeper insight, greater wisdom, and a more meaningful existence. As we come to the conclusion of this journey through wise living, it is important to reflect on the key points covered and how they apply to our daily lives. Throughout this book, we have explored the ways in which we can cultivate intelligence and insight to navigate the complexities of life with grace and wisdom. We have delved into the importance of self-awareness, mindfulness, and compassion in our interactions with ourselves and others. One of the central themes of wise living is the idea that it is a continuous path, not a destination. It is not something that can be achieved once and then forgotten about. Rather, it is a lifelong journey that requires constant attention and effort. Just as a garden must be tended regularly to flourish, so too must our minds and spirits be nurtured in order to thrive. Self-awareness is the foundation of wise living. It is the ability to recognize our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors without judgment. By cultivating self-awareness, we can begin to understand the patterns and habits that govern our lives, allowing us to make conscious choices rather than simply reacting instinctively. This mindfulness not only benefits ourselves, but also those around us, as we become more attuned to the needs and feelings of others. Compassion is another essential aspect of wise living. By approaching ourselves and others with kindness and understanding, we create a space for growth and healing. Compassion allows us to forgive ourselves for our mistakes and to extend grace to those who have wronged us. It is through compassion that we can truly connect with others and foster meaningful relationships based on mutual respect and empathy. Throughout this book, we have also explored the importance of seeking out new experiences and perspectives. By stepping outside of our comfort zones and exposing ourselves to different ways of thinking, we can expand our minds and challenge our preconceived notions. This openness to growth and change is a hallmark of wise living, as it allows us to constantly evolve and adapt to the ever-changing world around us. In conclusion, wise living is not a destination, but a journey. It is a path that requires dedication, patience, and a willingness to learn and grow. By cultivating self-awareness, mindfulness, and compassion, we can navigate the complexities of life with intelligence and insight. This journey is not always easy, but the rewards are immeasurable. As we continue on this path, may we be guided by wisdom and grace, and may we always strive to live our lives in alignment with our highest values and ideals.